People ask me all the time, isn't there more to being alpha than women? I say, well, hell yeah, there's more to being alpha than women, fool. What you think? But the bottom line is, if you can't master women, you can't master nothing else. The majority of the issues that men have in the world come from their weak dealings with women. Men, let's look at the things men complain about as a precursor to this particular program. Men complain about child support. That came from you dealing with a woman in the wrong capacity, or not being a good judge of character and dealing with the wrong woman anyway. Men talk about divorce. Again, that comes from you not being a good judge of character and dealing with a woman in a beta male simp mangina way, going down, standing at the end of the aisle, letting her come down and say, I do swear to give you everything if you divorce me. Now, men complain about, the cock carousel. Hey, man, that's because you viewing women the wrong way if you complaining about that. See, all the complaints that men have are based on women. When you hear red pill is about women first. Everything that men talk about is about women first. So, of course, there's more to alpha, but you ain't gonna never get to the more if you don't master women first. That's just the bottom line. If you can't master women, man, you can't master nothing, because you are designed to master women and they are designed to be mastered by you. If you can't conquer that, bro, you can't conquer nothing. And that's the reality of it.
You here getting clapped?
You be doing too much. You be doing too much.
You ain't gotta break my window, try to fight bitches and all this other shit for you to be fucking somebody.
Yeah, I told you to block the bitch. You ain't want to block her, so yeah. You know what I'm talking about? I told you to block the bitch.
Heard the in her behind clap. I ain't tripping though. I am, bruh.
Now, before somebody say something, well, hold up. I know some beta male said, man, Johnny gonna come here and tell my man, well, it sounds like you want to be a slave driver to women. Somebody left that in the comment. You want to be a slave driver to women. And you just want a woman to be a slave. No, I don't want her to be a slave. She ain't got to be a slave. Reverence ain't about slavery. Reverence is about understanding your position under mine. And we as alphas, we don't allow women to say, I got a degree, so I'm above you. No, hell you not. You the same woman you were before you got a degree. You just wasted 4 years or 6 or 8 years at school and got all that debt. You still the same woman. You know more about that one particular thing. You ain't above me. Well, I make 6 figures. I'm above you. You make 6 figures, but how much you bring home? How much you have at the end of the year? That's what I want to know. What's your bottom line? Are you in the red? You in the black? I don't want to hear about how much you make. Let's talk. We ain't gonna talk about no numbers until they get to the black. As long as your numbers in the red, shawty, you broke. You can make $500,000 a year, but if you in the red, you broke. So we as alphas, we don't allow women to dictate to us what makes them better than us, because nothing makes them better than us, unless we beta male simp manginas. If you're a beta male simp mangina, the more beta you are, the more a woman becomes equal to you until a certain point where you just bow down to her. If you bow down to a woman, she's above you. Anybody you bow down to is above you. That's just common knowledge. So let's get into this thing, man. The first thing that you must learn and accept about women if you ever want to be alpha is she believes that if a person you're with doesn't fulfill your needs and quench your desires, you have the right to seek that elsewhere, but continue to benefit from that person as far as what they do deliver. So she believes that if she's in a relationship with you, she should be able to go get something from somebody else that you're not giving her, that you're not fulfilling. She believes that you should be able to do that. She just don't want you to believe that shit. She wants you to think you're wrong for doing what she thinks is right. She thinks everybody should be able to go get what they want to get if they ain't getting it at home. But she ain't gonna tell you that. She gonna pitch a fit and play the victim. If you go out there and get what you ain't getting, she'll call you a low down dirty dog. But deep down in her mind, she believes that. So you can't get into this thing with a woman where you believe that she believes that y'all just supposed to be together with each other no matter what happened. You're just supposed to suffer through not having what you want. She ain't gonna never do that. A woman is never gonna suffer through not having what she wants, brother. She is not going to, that's on TV and in Hollywood and all that. In real life, a woman is never going to suffer through, not for long. She ain't going to continually suffer through something that she feel like she deserved that you not giving her. She just ain't going to do that. She going to get it from somewhere else. And she believes you should too. But she knows that once you get emotionally caught up with a woman, man, she can lead you any way she want to lead you. That's the most important factor. All of these things are based on that one fact. Once a woman gets you in an emotional headspace, man, she can lead you wherever she want to lead you. You know what you're going to do? All you're going to do is follow. Because that's what a man does when he's in an emotional space with a woman. He follows her. That's all. Ain't nothing else you could do. You're in emotional space with a woman, you're going to follow her, man. It's cool, bro. Ain't nobody tripping on you, man. I'm just telling you what you're going to do. That's just how it is, man. That's what you're going to do. You're going to fall weak for a woman. You're going to be weak for her. You're going to fall weak for her. And that's just going to be the bottom line. That's going to be what your life is at that particular time, bro. It ain't no big deal. Ain't nobody tripping on you. I'm just telling you that's what it's going to be. That's why I say, man, stay emotionally unavailable. The moment you become emotionally available, man, then you are at the mercy of the woman. Because you can't handle her emotionally, man. A woman will kill you emotionally, man. I'm talking about like in an emotional battle, in an emotional struggle, man, that woman will run circles around you in an emotional struggle, bro. You don't know nothing about that shit. Like for real, man, you don't know nothing about it. When I say you don't know nothing about it, man, I mean that in the most sincere way, man. You don't know nothing about that, man. Women run circles around men. Women kill men manhood all the time, man, because a man let himself get caught up in an emotional state of mind, man, and your manhood gets destroyed. Your manhood don't get destroyed because a woman's so strong. Your manhood get destroyed because you allow yourself to become so weak by falling into that emotional headspace, man. I won't even call it emotional headspace. Let's call it emotional heart space. When you're emotional, you fall out of your headspace. And that's the main problem with being emotional. Can you dig it? Another thing I tell you is this right here, man. A woman always pays attention to everything you do and say. Always pays attention. She wants you to think she pays attention to everything you do and say because she's just so fucking interested in you. That's not the reason. A woman only wants to see if you are who you say you are, and so she keeps a mental Rolodeck of all the shit you say, and then she compares it with all the shit you do because she's simply trying to compile a list of your flaws. A woman is constantly in the process of compiling a list of your flaws. That's just how they function. That's how they can always point out some shit that you did from fucking 3 years ago because she has a list of your flaws. She's always trying to put out a list of your flaws, but why? Why? Because she always wants to have ammo in her mind to always tell herself that she has the right to go do the dumb shit she does. So if you got an old lady at the crib, man, and she out getting with one of your partners, then there's something that you did that she uses as motivation to go do the shit. And let me tell you something else that happens, man. And this is one of the realest things that happen, man. Let me get a pen, man. So this is one of the realest things that happen right here, man. And I want y'all to remember this, man, because this gonna have you looking at some of your goddamn partners crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? She will pay attention to everything you do and say, and if you say something this year, next year in February, bro, she'll be able to remember you said that shit today until you remember back in April, on April 15th, last year, while we was in quarantine. You remember you said this? That's why, and I'm not telling you to be authentic for a woman. I'm telling you to be authentic for yourself because you have to be a man who stands on principle. Let me tell y'all something right now, man. This is the realest shit I can ever tell you, man. There may be some richer men. There may be some more gangster men. There may be some more pimpish men. There may even be some more godly men. But there is no more principled man that you'll ever meet than me. I'm the most principled man you'll ever meet. Now, a lot of men talk about principles, and a lot of men study principles. But when it comes to living by the principles that you have set forth in your life, I am the most principled man you'll ever see. So a lot of shit that I'm going to tell you that you need to look out for, I say these things because I've seen these things happen. I've experienced some of these things, but I've never done any of these things. Now, I'm talking about things that you do that attack masculinity, things you do that go against masculinity, things you do that go against masculine men. That's a lack of principle in a man. But what if she can't find any flaws? Because there is a possibility that a woman, if you know you have some flaws or some imperfections and a woman can't see them, you know they there, but a woman ain't going to necessarily be able to see them. But what if she can't find none? She'll make them up by things she knows about you. You know what I'm saying? If you kill somebody in self-defense, man, then she'll run around, spread out of your name as a murderer, man. She'll tell you you're a killer. You know what I'm saying? So now you're not a man who defended himself. You're a killer. Now this same woman to turn right around and have an abortion, she'll kill an innocent baby, but then go around and spread shit about you because you kill a man that tried to kill you first, or a man that threatened your life, or a man that threatened your paper, or a man that threatened your family, because she doesn't have any flaws. That's what you have to remember about women, man. All of her flaws are physical. No woman thinks man, I know some women that's batshit crazy, but they don't think they have no mental issues at all, man. They think they just normal like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They think they're normal like everybody else. But if you blow trees, oh man, you
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up,